Yeah, anticipation.
Most anticipated of 2025. I only have a few things here.
I did some research, but there's
Yeah.
I just wanted to make my goal here is to make note of things well in advance for you.
Yeah.
So when it comes up, you're not caught by surprise when I'm like, "Hey, Dave, you should check this out."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the work.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get one out of the way.
Yeah.
Lazarus. Where the fuck is this show?
They say it's coming this year.
They say it's coming this year. We'll see. Go ahead.
I think the obvious one is Sakamoto Days. I got to hit up top with that.
Number 2 on my list for the record.
Yep. Okay. What do you got next?
After that, you're gonna
Yeah,
hate
nothing.
this. After that, I have other stuff.
Yeah.
They're all sequels. I realized it. I was like, oh, it's all CS. So do you want
It's
to
a
know
heavy
them?
sequel year. Yeah, hit me with all of them.
Solo Leveling Season 2. That's
Got
been
it.
announced.
Yeah, sure.
Dandadan
That's
Season 2 announced.
summer. Yeah, Soul Leveling is next week, by the way.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's actually
the 6th. So yeah, that'd be a week and change.
wow.
Yeah.
Airing it on the day
No,
of the
literally a
insurrection.
week today.
It's wild. Okay, wow. So that's actually quite exciting, and I've got room on the plate, so that's fine. And Dandadan in June or July,
June, yeah.
and then the next two are question marks because I
Okay.
don't know. You'll probably know if either are confirmed. Demon Slayer movie? Question mark.
Yes.
Sometime.
Yep.
Let's hope we get it in the West in a timely fashion. And I don't know. Do you know 2025 Chainsaw Man movie? The Rezart.
Yes, that is supposed to be this year as well.
Okay, so dude, if we get both those movies and then Lazarus, Sakamoto Days, Solo Leveling, Dandadan, that's great.
Dr. Stone is in 2 weeks
Love
as well,
it.
the new season.
Love
There's this show by Mappa called Zenshu. It's an original story.
No.
I guess the whole conceit is a manga artist or
Yeah.
an animator works herself to death. In which the irony of
Based
Mappa
off
making
the
this.
real events of the behind-the-scenes Jujutsu Kaisen.
And it's an isekai story, and she enters the world that she was animating. Her favorite story that she was.
God.
Yeah. So there's that.
Dark, that sounds interesting.
So here's my second swing on a Mobile Suit show for you.
Here we go.
There's Mobile Suit Gundam GQ, like 6U's X. It's a very silly name. It's like a underground Mobile Suit, like underground fighting thing.
Okay.
But it is creative director and head director is the assistant for all of Neon Genesis and the director of the end of Evangelion.
Jeez Louise. And
So-
and they have direct mobile suit experience, obviously. Or mech.
Next, so I think that's a very interesting one to keep an eye out for.
Curious.
Kaiju number 8 season 2.
Oh, yes, I forgot to put that one on my list.
Spy Family season 3 is in October. One Punch Man season 3 is apparently coming this year.
Yep, saw those.
Windbreaker season 2. Actually, you know what? I should have mentioned that on the honorable mentions. That was a good show. That
You
was a fun
finished
show.
that, season 1?
Yeah, it was good.
You're out of your mind.
The Zom 100 studio, Bug Films, is doing the adaptation of Witch Hat Atelier, which has been one of like the most like fan requested. Like, why has this not been made yet? Very in the vein of Freerun, like tone wise, like magical, and whatnot. But like, it kind of looks like cute on the surface, but there's some pretty big layers underneath.
Interesting.
This one stuck out to me. It's like half rom-com, half murder mystery. Very dark, apparently. It's called The Summer Hikaru Died. And it's just main character's best friend seemingly dies and is like the next day is like he's there, but he's clearly like being replaced by something or someone. Like visually looks like him. It's like
yeah.
so like summertime rendering vibes
Sure,
when I saw the trailer. And then so I had Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah.
There's this movie called Virgin Punk coming out. It looks like an assassination story. It screamed Ghost in the modern Ghost in the Shell, like kind of more cyberpunk than Ghost in the Shell.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's like 2025 as a whole. But imminently, the winter 2025, like you said, we have Solo Leveling, Sakamoto Days, My Happy Marriage season 2. That was one that Leanne and I really liked. That was I tried to pitch that one to you at one point too. Dr. Stone season 4, and then that Zenshu starts this week as well. But Yeah, we're getting right into it, man. 2025, let's go. I love winners.
And like, I mean, no, this is not anime, but like in terms of anticipation, like Severance, I know we just touched on it.
I think that's the big one. Yeah.
That's like giant. I've been watching the Severance season 1 is hitting the reactors circuit heavily right now because they're smart, right? They know that people are trying to rewatch, and it kind of saves you rewatching it yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited for that. God.
Man. Yeah.
What a year it's been. And we got video done this year.
We did it.
We're here.
We did a Berserk manga review.
Yeah, we expect more of that in 2025. Yeah. Grant and I both have part 2 sitting somewhere in our homes. I'm maybe halfway through it. But I tend to go through them pretty slowly. But every time I pick it up, I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. So yeah, there will be another like dedicated review for part 2 of the deluxe edition, and we'll go at our own pace for that. And then in between, we'll be reviewing a lot of the shows that we've mentioned in the anticipated section and whatever else tickles our fancy and whatever else comes up.